welcome back to my channel, Gabby on Paper. Today's video is going to be a weekly budget check-in for the second week of April, which would be April 11th through the 17th. Today is 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, April 17th. I'm committing to not spend any money the rest of the week. We've already done our grocery shopping for the week earlier today, and I'm just going to stay home and not spend any money so I can get this video done today. And I don't really need anything, so it'll be good. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've already gone ahead and written out and color-coded my expenses on my expense tracker. I've divided it, this grade line divides the weeks. So this is like the very first week, even though it's only 3 days. This was part of that video. And then this will be my second one till I am caught up in the back. So I guess we'll start with the groceries category. What I do is, let's see, at the end of last week's video, I had $186.51. That was what I had left in my grocery category when I started with $250 for the month. So I'm going to bring that down here. Sorry if you heard that. That was a neighbor slamming a door. She's very loud. So that's the $186.51 is the amount that I am starting with for the week. Let's see, I bought 142, 2.07, and then today 57.08. So this week I spent $60.57 on groceries. Again, I don't know what that is, so I'm leaving that blank. And then I go ahead and subtract. Minus 186.51 equals, that means I have $125.94 for the rest of, for the rest of April. I just realized that I wrote this wrong. I think I wrote it wrong in the back too. This is supposed to be the 11th through the 17th. I'll get that fixed later though. All right. Then dining out, I had $118.01 left at the end of last week. And I'll just go through and add up my expenses from my dining out category. So $1.10, $1.52, and 17.65. Then I'll subtract the $118.01 that I started with, and that leaves me with $97.74. We actually only ate out once. The other couple purchases were like snacks. Like I got a Slurpee one day while we were out and about walking. We did eat out another day. It was the day of my boyfriend's birthday, but his sister had given him that morning, sent him a gift certificate to one of our favorite pizza restaurants. So he used that to pay for a meal, since we had already done his birthday dinner a few times over the previous weekend. We didn't want to spend any more money that day. We were planning on just making a meal at home, but since he got that certificate, we decided to go out since it was a nice night and everything. So this really is only one meal out, but we had 2 meals out and one was already covered with that gift card. So yeah, so $97.74 is left in my dining out category. Transportation, I had $0. I spent $0 and I have 0 remaining. Transportation is one of the categories that I'm potentially going to add $20 to. I talked about this in my last video. After looking at the spending, how much longer I have in the month, and the fact that I'm starting work tomorrow, I thought that I might need a little bit more money to add to my train pass, but I don't want to add it until I am completely out, in the event that my work offers like some kind of like train, pass or a stipend for transportation or something like that. So I don't know. So I'm leaving that at 0. I'm not going to add the $20 to the budget until I know for sure whether I'll have to use it. Miscellaneous was $43.50 was what was left, and I don't think I had any miscellaneous purchases. Nope. So I still have the $43.50. Entertainment I did have. So $128.31 is what we started the week with, or what I started the week with. Again, these numbers, even though I live with my boyfriend, we pretty much pay for all of our own things for the most part. So these numbers are just for me. And I only spent $12.16. So I have $116.15 left. Okay. Now down here, I had $6.30 left in my boyfriend category, and that was, again, just for his birthday, paying for an activity for dinner and then his present. I was under budget by $6.30, and I didn't spend anything else. So that will remain the same. Okay, home. Home is one of the categories that I tried to cut out. I didn't budget any money for the month of April, so you don't see that in these previous weeks. But I did spend a tiny bit of money. It really wasn't much, but it's something that we needed. We spent $4.40. So that brings us to negative $4.40 for the month for the budget. And what I did is, the reason we bought it, we didn't want to hold off, is because we wanted to wait till we went to a Trader Joe's to buy like reusable shopping bags for our groceries, instead of having to pay like 7 or 8 cents each bag every time we go grocery shop. I just really like the designs of the Trader Joe's, and the ones at our grocery store they seem very like flimsy, like they won't be able to hold a lot of weight. And so we made the decision to wait until we got to Trader Joe's, and when we went to the movies, we were like half a block away from one, so we got a couple of their totes for our grocery bags. It's not in the budget, but that's okay. It was a necessity that we've been waiting on for a while, and we finally had the opportunity to do it. We just didn't want to take a trip to Trader Joe's just for 2 bags. So $4.40. Now shopping. This is my trouble category. Originally I budgeted $0 for shopping since I wasn't working, no income. Then I was offered and accepted a job, so I decided to give myself $150 to buy some work clothes, because all of my clothes were so old, so faded, and I only had 2 shirts that look exactly the same for like work shirts. So I gave myself $150, and so in my last video, I talked about giving myself a $150 shopping budget now that I'm going back to work to buy work clothes. And I did do that, but I went really crazy. I'll talk about this in a little bit after I write this out. So I gave myself a $150 budget. Okay, I went to Old Navy. I love Old Navy. I spent $74.35 on some shirts, some like casual shirts for work from home days, just like t-shirts that would look really nice, like on screen if I need to be in a Zoom meeting, and then work pants, and then a nicer shirt. So I didn't get as many nicer shirts to go into the office with, but that's okay. So I spent $74.35 on that. I also bought some hair ties. They had my favorite hair ties on sale, and I bought 2 packs. They were $3 each, so it wasn't much really. $74.35 on that. The problem is that I also spent a ton of money on a purse that I've been wanting for some time, and I was in the store and I saw it and I was just like, whatever, I'm going to buy it. And that was $463.05 for a total spent of $534.05. $37.40 on shopping. And I'm gonna subtract the $150 from the budget, and that leaves me under $387.40. I tried, obviously I didn't try hard enough because I only made it till like the second full week of April. I bought this yesterday, which is the 16th, so halfway through the month. I did so well the first a little bit, but I just have issues. I have no self-control when it comes to shopping for myself. I was in the store, it was before we went to dinner last night, and I was like, since we're in this area, let's go to this store. I want to try out this purse. I want to try it on and see how it fits and what I can put in it and all that, and feel the quality of the leather. And I just did it, and I left the store. I was like, I'm gonna come back once I get a job, once I get paid for my new job. And at dinner, I couldn't stop talking about it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And then I went back and bought it because I have no self-control. So that is where we are. I'm really sad because this is my first budget and I just really wanted to stick to it, and then I did this. It's something that I really need to work on. I have all these spending triggers, and I know what some of them are, and I just need to work on those. I don't know. So I don't do this. I can't wait to get started with my cash envelopes, because I really think that once I start with a savings account specifically for my for what I'm for my shopping, that I'll be a little better. I don't know if it'll be completely fixed, if my shopping issues will ever fully go away, but I'm gonna try. It was one purchase that was not in budget, but it was one huge purchase. Obviously, it's I was in the store and I was talking to the ladies that work there, and they're like, we can, I don't know, they said some stuff and mentioned 20% off, and I was like, okay, they're offering me this 20% off, and I know I could they would probably do it again if I were to come back in, but it was just they got me at the right time, and I'm so mad at myself, but I do love this purse. So I am excited to use it, and it'll be a good work bag. It's also a good bag for running around the city because it's actually really light but very spacious, because sometimes we're out and about, and my boyfriend needs me to put things in my bag and stuff, so there is some room, and it's a good bag. It's really pretty. I just didn't need it. I just realized I forgot another category here, and that is hobbies. Much like the shopping one, I had budgeted $0, but now that I'm starting work and I want to prepare for my first paycheck, in my last video I gave myself $45 to spend on my hobbies, and that is for preparation to start cash stuffing my sinking funds. So I did spend some money on that, and that was $29.41 and $5.20. So I spent $34.61. I think that's it. Yes. So that leaves me $10.39 to spend for hobbies for the rest of the month. I think I should be good. I pretty much have everything. I did what I could to use what I have. Let me just show you. So this is the budget binder that I will be using. It's a Giglio Slim Campagna in the matte crackle charcoal. I don't know what it's called. It's really cute. It's really small. I think it'll be enough for what I need it for. And I'm going ahead and made these envelopes using a laminator and laminating sheets and then my label maker. And I've only made a few. Oh, this one, I think I forgot to, I don't know why I didn't label this. Oops. So this is what it looks like. It's just kind of like the categories I want to focus on. I plan on making more. I just wanted to try out and make envelopes for the first time. I got so excited. So, and these are just some dollar bills I had in my purse. The money in the computer category is money that I had left over from my trip earlier in the year. So I've had this cash just sitting in a wallet, and I've decided I'm going to put that towards my computer along with some gift cards that I have. And so I just put it in there to see what it would look like, and I'm excited to get stuffing. But yeah, so just give me a sec. I'm going to go ahead and get these things highlighted to match the categories that they are, and match these categories over here. So it'll be just 1 second. All right, well, that's it. Aside from shopping and that one purchase that I made that really just destroyed my budget, I'm doing pretty well with all my other categories, so I'm really happy about that, considering it is my first budget. I know that like taming my shopaholic ways is gonna take some time, but I'm going to work on it, and I am determined to not buy anything else for the rest of the month. I know I've mentioned before that in the past I've tried to do good 1 month and I mess up at some point, and then I just like, whatever, go hard the rest of the month, and I'll just start over the next month. And I'm not gonna do that this time. I did go a little crazy with my shopping. I bought something that was unplanned for. I hadn't saved up for it, but you know, whatever. I did it. Now I am going to just continue to stay within budget and just be careful to not go over these. Just because I messed up once doesn't mean I need to, you know, go crazy and start over in May. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.